Good morning, Red. It's nice to see you here today. I'd like to commend you for a job well done. As we went to the Shadow Kingdom with the group that you are with, there were zero casualties and nobody injured. That is just the way we would want, and I'm sure that you are very happy to hear this news.
But so it really did work. There were no casualties and nobody hurt, and you guys were able to get the job done. So everything should be just fine.
And here's many more.
Hey, you! The one over there who seems a little more lost there than even I am, and I don't even know this ship. Won't you approach me? I am the Shadow Princess Celicia of the Shadow Kingdom, which you have come to take me from. Though I wonder who you are, and why you specifically don't even seem to be remotely interested in the fact that you captured me. It's as if you weren't even preparing to want to do this today. What do you mean? I helped kidnap you. I just like that. Trust me, as someone who is scared, I know when a person is doing evil things that that person is doing well. How do you know that? I've aided this group in atrocities. I am the lone Shadow Princess. I know this. I guess there's no hiding it. The SIMF group has actually captured me from my village in Fuentes. I'm actually the leader there. And every time that I'll try to avoid doing what they wanted me to do, they would kill more people. So to avoid any needless deaths, I've just been following whatever they've been saying, so nobody gets hurt. I see. I pity you for being so weak. As much as I wish I could fight back, you're right. All of my villagers and friends in Fuentes were all weak to the attacks of the SIMF organization. Well, since you told me your story, I might as well tell you mine. I am the Shadow Princess Celicia of the Shadow Kingdom. Though what most people think of when they think of my family is that we're the least favorable and feared element. Because after all, we have fire, water, air, earth, light, and shadow. With the fire one, even though that's more offensive and could be dangerous, it can be used to light torches. It can be used to light fires that can help other people. The earth, while it can be something that can hurt people by crushing them with earth, can also be used to make new land or to even make homes. However, when it comes to the shadow element, as opposed to the light element that heals people, the shadow element controls people. And what people call what happens when the light element gets rid of the shadow element's effective law is they say that it's been purified, while the shadow element doing the opposite is called corruption. So with that known, the Shadow Kingdom has been feared and held with disdain of many people, though not by the people that live there, of course. They know that we're not actually like that. However, for those who live there, and those who are also associated with us, they like us, but everybody else deals with them in a kind of way of disdain as well, though it's mainly more focused towards my family. So, with all these generations of people not liking our family over and over again, we've decided not to be afraid of our power. Our magic that has been able to allow us to control people can be used for good, after all. We may be the Shadow Kingdom, we may be the disliked element, but that doesn't mean that we have to be the villain of everybody else's story now, do we? I see. That must suck. I don't need your pity. I'm not the one in the worst position, after all. It is interesting how someone who lived in light can be forced to be dark. But I guess there are stranger things, as I have lived in darkness, but haven't succumbed to that disdain. Anyway, I'm only here because I want to be. As soon as I'm bored of this organization, I'm out of here and back in the Shadow Kingdom. It's nice, being the damsel in distress and not the monster. You know, I'll bring you with me. It should be interesting to see you in your proper element. Say, could you let me know their magic abilities? Hey, Red, you're wanted up in the cabin. Let us go.
As we've mentioned before, we are very impressed by your performance at the Shadow Kingdom, Red.
As such, we have decided to entrust you with more information, since you are a real SIMF organization member now.
So, let's begin. The reason for us kidnapping the princesses isn't because we want to see our true abilities. Let me just start the explanation this way. There is a gate that has people who have been sealed away for centuries out of fear, and the only way to free them is to take the princesses from their kingdoms and undo their seals, bringing the people back.
Wait, that actually doesn't sound that bad. Omitting the kidnapping, of course, and village raids, inflation.
So, you see our mission is noble? We show the world that what they feared and hid away for centuries was nothing, as we are far more terrifying.
To think that the misfits of society would be the ones that stumble upon the real history of this world. Well, we're the ones with nothing to lose. Now, you may wonder what SIMF actually means, right? It's our code name for our mission. Supernatural investigators materialize Fantasia. This word Fantasia is our code to release those wrongfully judged from that gate and have the world accept the weight of their wrongs. Fantasia meaning that gate.
Now, let me tell you a story. Long, long ago, there were a type of people who were seeking to end their weakness. From this, they had done something that was a taboo among everyone else. The specific people they were a part of, in fear decided to call upon magically strong women, known as the Maidens. Each princess of element descends from the respective elemental maiden ancestors. These maidens, along with a specific people, sealed away those who had ended their weakness in an act of paranoia. The aftermath of sealing these people away caused a special effect to happen to the maidens and their descendants. Every maiden's child would be a girl first, with the seal placed from mother to child, and the magic of the maiden will be passed on. The maidens would lose their sealed effect after this child, but keep their magic. To hide this secret, the kingdoms would always have kings, their husbands, in control. This was a heavily guarded secret. Too bad we learned of this atrocity, and we have now been tracking down these princesses of element. Even worse, they made sure that nobody remembers. Not even the princesses know this. Now, let me tell you the story of the elemental maidens and what actually went down. Upon learning of this plan concocted by this specific type of people, the Maidens of Element all waited until the last of these special people had finished their plan of drawing the taboo doers further into the other dimension. When the last of these special people left, each maiden used original magic to seal these evildoers away. That being the Air Maiden, the Water Maiden, the Light Maiden, the Shadow Maiden, the Fire Maiden, and the Earth Maiden. Upon sealing away these taboo doers in this prison, the maidens were given a mark, which was a sign of their doings. Malevolent doings, if I were to say.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Tavern Owner, for giving us a special position right here in this tavern. Oh, thank you so, so much.
See what happens when you witness the very prestige of the Synth Group themselves.
So, what do you think of Hexen, Red? The windy pass, the water. It's quite a nice place, don't you think? awesome place for a headquarters.
Yes, you see, the tavern owner, he works with us. Now you see this button over here. If one of us were to press it in this room that is usually locked, it opens. Now, let us go to this headquarters of the SIMF organization group. Something that you've been able to get from all your hard work.
Alright, everybody. I've got this Shadow Princess here, right and ready to put her into the undoing sea.
As you can see, you clearly have all the princesses of element now, except for the air princess. That is our last for her. Now for this place, it would very well surprise you to know that we actually already found it like so. It seems they made a failsafe just in case things went south. What? This is Becca, isn't it?
Yes, Becca, as you would call her. She was very hard to find, because she, unlike the other princesses, went undercover. Though we weren't able to find her, when she did join your council, Jidowu, or should we say, Red.
Wait, is this the Light Princess? What location did she come from?
The Light Princess Belinda! The location doesn't matter. We've got her here, though. Alright, Shadow Princess. Well, here's where we leave you off. Now you're going to help us undo this seal. Now if you just let me just teleport you right into the crystal. Alright, I get it. I just go into this purple crystal and let the seal that is in my eyes undo whatever it was that my ancestors had done before. Because of course, they were truly in the wrong. I think not.
Oh, looky here. Decided to put in a bit of sparks before we put the Shadow Princess away. Sorry, White. I'll have to let you know that I'm not necessarily in control of my dreams right now.
Alright, last fight, Shadow Princess. Now, Jidowu, if you can help me with that one over there, and together we can free all the princesses.
Free the other princesses and go against the SIMF organization?
But if I do that, and they win, then they'll hurt the people of Heartsland, or even my village. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, I see. Well, it really would have been good for you to join me, because you would have really had this battle already. But I guess I could do it by myself. SIMF organization, you're on. I will not be defeated, and even the princesses will all be free. I got you now! Hey, Purple, your fighting capabilities are not quite as good as I would have expected. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the user and less the fighter. Huh? You'd really go so far to insult me? I better use this opportunity to make you fight even harder! Oh, would you really want to hurt your friend so much?
had such a fun time, didn't you, Shadow Princess? Well, now it's time for you to go to the crystal and continue our plan. Unless you are okay with losing an arm or two? This integration works kind of easily, I would say. We only need the seals from your eyes, so if you come along with us just quietly, maybe you won't lose a hand or maybe more. Ah, so close. I'll remember this simple organization. Hasta terminada.
Well done, Red. Well done. You did exactly what we wanted you to do. Make sure nobody else got hurt.
Lucia, I'm so sorry. I just didn't want anybody else to get hurt.
Another day inside my head. No one to talk to. No one to bring me down. I guess it's better to be alone than to be bothered. I tried so hard to be involved, but